It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
All right, now let's make sure I remember how to do this because it has been a hot minute. What is up, Mr. Do? How you doing? How you doing? All right. Okay, so that, yeah, and then wait, I gotta turn those on. Okay, those still work. And you know, okay, hold on. Does that still work? Okay, good, that's still working. Yay, all right, good, hang on. Yeah, do that, okay. Okay, I think I remember how to do this. Let's push the buttons and find out. Ah, it worked! Yes, yes, it worked! Whew, okay, whew, got concerned for a minute. Fantastic birthday in 5 days. What's up, everybody? Well, happy birthday. I probably won't see you before then, so happy birthday, Mr. Do. How you guys doing? How we doing out there? I'm a little late tonight, and honestly, I've been really bad about telling people when I'm going to stream in the last, like, 2 or 3 months. So, I need to do better, right? Over the summer, the spring was so bad for warships that I basically decided over the summer I was going to stream boats every other week, and that was going to be it, right? That's exactly right, Cowboy. It's exactly right. And over the summer, I've kind of gotten into this bad habit of, am I supposed to stream this week? Yeah, but I don't feel like it, so I just won't. And I got to get out of that habit. It's not good for me. Although I will say it's been really nice to kind of have some of that time back. It's been nice. Yeah, Iron Light, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I looked at it the other day and was like, okay, so I did my thing. I did the stream in Dallas, right, on the 6th, the all-day thing, and I haven't streamed since. I was like, okay, wow, I'm kind of bad. I was actually planning on doing some stuff last week, and it just never happened. Part of my struggle, I think, is other than boats and unlimited, right? I don't know what to. I'm kind of like, what do I want to stream for people, right? Civ 7 has never really kind of hit, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even bought a copy yet. So I haven't even tried it. I've thought about going back and doing some 4, 5, or 6 just for grins. I've thought about doing some of the LucasArts stuff. Like, I've got Dark Forces. They remastered Dark Forces from like 1996 or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that was such a great game. Maybe I should play that again. You know, there's some stuff I never finished. I never finished the run through of Half-Life I did a few years ago. I never finished off TIE Fighter. So there's some Steam I can do. I've thought about doing HLL. I really have, because I've been really playing the crap out of HLL the last 4 or 5 months. Part of my struggle is getting my machine to behave when I stream HLL, because I'm a single PC. It doesn't like for me to play HLL and code it at the same time. And so it's like, yeah, Swanee, I know. I need to be better about it. I've really wanted to stream some Unlimited over the past week, but the problem is I never took all the cameras out of the cases after I got back from Dallas, and I'm looking downstairs at my beautiful studio that's basically empty. I could work in there right now, and I'm going, if I unload everything, this place is going to be cluttered and messy, and do I really want to deal with this right now? So I've just, honestly, between that and work, I've just kind of been like, I don't want to deal with any of this. So I apologize, guys. It's been a month. October, I think, is going to be better. I tend to get more energized in October because it's like fall actually starts here. The weather changes. It's not 1 trillion degrees anymore. And so I get a little more like active, right? It's like, oh, I can get around and do stuff without feeling like I took a shower walking back and forth out of the car. So I'm hoping that things get better as we get into October. At least fingers crossed anyway. They've been working on a full conversion of both TIE Fighter and I think X-Wing into the old X-Wing Alliance engine. If you do a search, you'll do a search for TFTC, Tango Foxtrot Tango Charlie. TIE Fighter Total Conversion is what they're calling it. I keep an eye on those guys, and they haven't finished the whole thing yet because it's a fan project, right? But that would be a fun one to go play through as well, because the storyline of the game is already pretty good. Of course, you play it now, the graphics are obviously very dated. They're 30 years old. But with the new graphics and the storyline, like, that would be really cool. And they've done an amazing job making that game look good, look really good. If you go, let me find it here. They have like a YouTube channel. I'm sitting here looking at a browser window. Hold on a minute. YouTube. Let me find this. I'm gonna send you guys this link if you're interested. TIE Fighter Total Conversion. Here we go. Yeah, there's the release trailer. Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna send you the. I'm just gonna grab this. This is the link. This is the that link takes you to the release. It says full release trailer 4 years ago. I didn't think this was fully out yet. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, I'll have to go look. But the bottom line is that the game looks amazing. And I had back in COVID year, back in 2020, I had played through. How far did I get, man? Hang on a minute. It was quite a few missions. TIE Fighter. I got up through the early section of Battle 9. I'd finished Battle 8, so I played and I think there was only like 11 or 12 battles. So I was like 2/3 through the game when I kind of just, life took over and I got busy and never really went back and finished it. I hit a couple of really frustrating missions, I think, that took the wind out of my sails, and I was like, oh my god, this crap again? So yeah, I just kind of left it. But anyhow, guys, the 10th anniversary of Boats is still going on. Can you believe it? That's kind of cool. This has actually been a pretty cool event. Now, I've seen some complaints. Probably some valid complaints, if we're honest. What's up, Dubong? I know a lot of folks have been kind of frustrated with how certain things have been earning, or the earning rates, or so on. And this past week, they started announcing the Black Friday stuff, and that looks even a little crazier. But I'll be honest, for me, I've really enjoyed this. I enjoyed the Pacific operations thing. That was a hell of a lot of fun. I finished up all my dockyard missions. I got my little Laffy dockyard thing done. I have not gone back to Asymmetric, or I haven't played the 2020 blast from the past. I should do this. In fact, we should start here, because I can finally play Tier 10. One of the frustrations that I had in the old... I wanted to go back and play, 2015 game with my Hindenburg, and I couldn't. And that really irritated me, because I was like, back in that era, Hindenburg and Zhao were really good. And now they're kind of they're okay. It's, So, I might bust out a Hindenburg game. In fact, why don't we do that? The last time I queued up for this, the queue time was crazy. Hello, dear. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
That bad, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. The last time I queued up for this, the queue times were nuts. Is this better? All right, we'll see if this is better. I got Tier 8 boats on special. I'm playing a little bit of ranked this week, so if you want to put some Tier 8 stuff in the queue, I'll probably go give it a blow in ranked and give it a shot. We'll try some asymmetrical here in a minute. I know generally that clicks with folks. I have not played a lot of it, so we'll see how it goes. I know, right, Grant? I miss Hindenburg in that era. And this is the first one of these that you've been able to... There's Chaser. This is the first one of these that you've been able to come in and play Tier 10s in. Tier 9s and 10s. Now, my frustration is, look at this, right? There's a Laffy in here. Laffy didn't exist in 2020. Laffy's a brand new boat. That's frustrating, right? I almost feel like they would have had to gone to a lot of work to code this in a way that actually historical... accurate stuff made it out here, but man.
Oh, you got a couple of guys sync dropping with you. Or is that just Chaser?
It's just Chaser. But that's okay. Today, yeah, see chat. Today I learned Laffy was in the game in 2020. Chaser, he's like, oh, it's just Chaser.
Yeah, but at least he's on your side.
That is a refreshing change of pace. You have to admit she's got you on that one, my friend. Ordinarily, it's like, oh crap, Raptor's on the other team again. I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta kill Chaser again.
Well, happy hunting, you two.
Oh yeah, man, this boat is. I forgot how slow this boat is. This Conqueror is pushing up full speed. I'm like, nah, you go right ahead, bro. You've got 80,000 hit points and 4 super heals or whatever. 3 super heals. I'm gonna chill back here. I know, Calix. What's a bit of casual murder between friends? That's a great line. I'm stealing that, by the way. The next time Ian comes over to play Unlimited, I'm gonna use that line on him. What's a bit of casual murder between friends? It's no big deal.
Yeah, especially if you're playing like the Emperor or something.
All right. So, I have a cur first, which will burn deliciously if I can get shots on him. I will begonia cur first, double Montana. The double Montanas don't really give me a ton of pause unless they know how to use their HE. Flame Tana is legit an irritating mechanic and is a very real thing. I should probably be using my spotter plane to go ahead and be firing on this cur first, but right now I'm waiting to find out what else is over here. And I'm also waiting to get angled out a bit. There we go. Ooh, you're going to ground yourself, sir? You go right ahead. You're literally going to ground yourself, my dude. Bam. Well, that'll make you easy to hit. Time for the plane, anyhow. Oh no, guys, the Montana's shooting at me. Burn, baby, burn. German Inferno. Now, he's showing me such a beautiful shot at this point, I should probably be firing the AP at him. I'm going to stick to the HE here for a minute. That's probably a mistake. But between the Conqueror and I think we can make this guy sorry he was ever on this map. Cut off one, end one fire, 3 more grow back. This Kurfürst is so screwed. Look at this guy. Wrecked. Alright, now let's start working on his buddy, the Montana. This boat is so ridiculous. I love it. European battleship. I haven't even looked at them. I'll be honest, I'll have to go look at them. I generally don't play battleships, Ash. I'm not a huge fan of the class. There's nothing wrong with them. I get it. I'm just like, it's not really for me. Generally, I tend to prefer cruiser and destroyer. Swanee, when you say 2 of us, what do you mean? Like, in terms of, like, when Ginger and I game? Is that what you're asking? Laffy's lit up here. That means the Shimma's here. Okay, Laffy was lit. Yeah, so it's a good question, Swanee. In general, our Laffy's about to bite it. He's going to take one of those. Ooh, get narrow, get narrow, get narrow. Nope, he ate one. Okay. It's all right. He's got his fancy heal. Ooh, hello. Well, hi. Oh, he smoked right in front of Laffy's torpedoes. Ooh, that might not end well for him. We play. There are some RPGs like SWTOR. She's a big SWTOR player. We've played some SWTOR together. We've been working on trying to get in games of Twilight Struggle, which is a fun little board game. Okay, I don't know what's got me lit. I just know I don't want to be here right now if the Monty's got my broadside like this. And he is drooling at the possibility Let's light him on fire some more. Okay, he's speeding up now.
Ooh, your ass is grass.
He put out one fire, though, which I think is a mistake. Let's see what happens.
Where's the hammer when you need one?
Well, they finally damaged me. There we go. You're stuck with that one, sir. Enjoy. Oh, double fire. Yeah, you put one out. Put one out, 2 more grow back. Between me and the Conqueror, you probably hate your life right now. And you know what? I can live with it. You're just going to have to suffer. These guys are playing like the battleships I had most of the weekend, which was cap circles, middle of the map. What is that? I don't understand. Does not compute. This Monty is about to get his face melted off. Because I can still hit him at that range and angle. Yep, you're done. Oh, you're going to burn out. Let's change to the AP for the Salem. Come on, buddy.
To the king, baby.
You can only back up so far. Oh, good. The Shima bought it. All right. He's moving up. Let's keep the HE in the barrel. It's more reliable right now. Oh, he did. Chaser's like, thou shalt expire. Swanee, you have no idea. You have no idea. I'm trying to think what else. We did play World of Warcraft together for a while, back in the day. Chat was asking what we've played together, or what we do play together. Yeah, you and I. RPGs? Definitely done some tabletop RPG stuff, for sure.
Yeah, tabletop RPGs. You taught me Twilight Struggle. We still need to do that one.
We do. We need to do some more Twilight Struggle.
We do. We played SWTOR.
Uh-huh. And WoW.
And WoW.
Yeah, and WoW. What's up, Singler?
I am not a bad DPS Death Knight.
Once you had classes that you figured out that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
If memory serves, you were, like Brian and I, you were at Affliction Lock.
Affliction Lock, yes.
And then like, was it Blood DK back in the day?
It was a mix. It was Blood and Unholy.
Okay.
Until they fixed it to where you only could do one or the other.
Yeah.
And then I was Unholy.
Okay. So this is one of those instances where being slow sucks, right? Because I'm slow, the game has the potential to be over before I really get in range of anything again. Now the good thing is, this Burgonia is about to stumble into my range, and he's French, which means his entire top sides is pinnable by my HE. So I can be this guy's worst nightmare with my rate of fire and everything. But we'll see what happens here. He's in enough trouble already. He doesn't need my help to be in trouble. He's already in trouble.
Flames.
He's definitely enjoying the flames. This is good old French barbecue going on out here right now.
Yeah.
He's on fire in like 7 places.
That's a toasty baguette.
Yeah, that's a very toasty baguette who is now dead. Oh, hey, Venezia. What's up? Oh, yeah. Show me that shot. Show me the good stuff.
Show me that beautiful broadside.
That's right. Roll that beautiful broadside. Oh, that was depressing. See, I don't mind getting into a gunfight with this guy because I've got all my heals. I have a health advantage. This does not bother me. The game's going to be over in seconds. That right there is probably the last salvo I'll get down range on him. And he's going to chunk me here. See? That's fine. That's what I have heals for. The nice thing about SAP is that you can basically heal almost all of it back. So there we go. Cole, thank you for the resub. Aw, Sam, thank you. Kind words. Appreciate you. There we go. Hindenburg in 2020 was apparent. I mean, look at Chaser. Look at Chaser.
Yeah,
Chaser reppin'. Well done, my friend. Look at
Nicely
you.
done, Chaser.
Oh, God, I have to give him a compliment. That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating.
Again, at least he was on your
He was
side.
on my team. That's true. I didn't have to sink him this time. That was nice. That was nice. So it turns out, guys, Hindenburg remains pretty solid.
You know, we used to play the Lord of the Rings game together, the card game.
Did you play that one? I remember you played that one?
Yeah, I played that one a lot.
I don't remember. I remember you coming to some of the events. I don't remember you playing a lot. You came and played, like, locally. You never went with us and played, like, competitively when we traveled
not
and
really.
stuff. No.
No, because you always went with Scott and...
The big one. Babylon 5.
Bab 5,
The old
yeah.
Babylon 5 CCG from Precedence back in the late 90s, which I still own all my cards of.
And I still have my deck.
Yeah, for sure. We played, gosh, tons of that.
Yeah.
Tons of that. And again, that was another one that you wouldn't come to play in tournaments, but you would come and play local events and hang out.
I played in one tournament at the old Browser.
Okay. I mean, they were never big affairs. We never had more than maybe 20 people show up for one of those.
I don't know if you remember, but it was, we had like a 6-person game at the end of one of those tournaments. It was me, you, and Steinberg.
I vaguely remember this because we had alternate factions and we had people tied or something.
Yeah.
God, what a disaster. That was like a 4-hour game.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was a train wreck.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And sadly, I remember that.
I vaguely remember this. The Babylon 5 CCG was a great game.
It was.
But it felt like it scaled exponentially with the number of players. The joy and the pain of multiplayer tabletop games that can only have one winner is that as one player begins to
Runs
look like a
away.
threat or
Yeah.
begins to get close to what appears to be a victory condition, everybody at the table will usually
Piles on.
band together to
Yeah.
try to beat them down to preserve their own opportunity to win.
Especially if it was Psycor.
Well, and when there's only and there are times in those games where an average game of Babylon 5 was designed for 4 players. Like that was normal.
Yeah.
But you could play way more than that.
Yeah.
In fact, the most legally you could play up to about 10 or 11, which would have been probably a 9-hour game.
By the time you got in all of the alternative
It would have been like playing a game of Twilight Imperium, right?
Yeah.
It would have been insane.
Yeah.
But a good 4-player game with experienced players typically ran about 90-ish minutes.
Yeah.
And 90 to 2 hours. Like 2 hours would have been probably the high end. But the trick is, as you added more players, it becomes easier to find ways to stop the one person who looks like they're running away from the game. So the key was always to be like in second place, right? And then the turn that everybody decides to just, I'm going to use a really rude term, to gangbang, right? Or RoboCop, I'll use that term.
Yeah.
To RoboCop the guy in first place, that's the turn you have to make your move to try and leapfrog him to get the win. And hope that you time it correctly. Because if you don't, guess what? Next turn, you're going to get RoboCopped.
Yeah, and the
No,
thing-
Swanee, I agree. Go ahead.
and yes, he's got a great studio downstairs.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of good stuff to do for that.
Yeah.
It's just it's been a little bit OBE.
The last year or so
Yeah.
has been some of that. Some of that's by choice because I've moved into doing more
That's
on
what I
Star
was
Wars
gonna
Unlimited.
say, yeah.
And some of it is just the situation here in the house, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all of that's going to start kind of evening out again here as we get deeper into the fall.
Yes.
Lennius, thank you for the resub. What's it?
20 months.
The best non-premium torque boat.
Ooh.
Are you looking for like straight up best torpedo, or are you looking for like all around but good torpedoes? Help me out.
Painfully Swanee.
She's struggling this semester. So, Swanee, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. You're right about the studio. The studio is designed for that kind of stuff. And the camera gear that I own, I bought specifically to film doing board game stuff in that room. I just haven't gotten it off the ground yet. We've attempted it a couple of times. I've done a stream. I did a stream a couple of years ago with DJ was here. I've done some unlimited stuff in there. So, like, it's... Okay, got it. we've made progress, and the unlimited stuff has been a good learning experience for me from a variety of perspectives. Really? That's interesting, Chaser. So they just screwed it up. They coded Laffy in such a way that she's legal when she shouldn't be. That's actually kind of funny. All right, Torpedo Boat. Let's look at this for a minute.
I'm actually curious about the answer to that.
Well, so it's not as I'll tell you straight up. It's probably not as simple as you think because it's gonna vary by tier.
True.
So, Linnaeus, let me ask you this question. What are we looking at? Are you keying on tier 10? Do you care? Because I think there's different answers to this question depending on what tier we look at.
What are you drinking, by the way?
This is water. This is Ladybird. You want some?
Yes.
Well, so Chaser, I agree with you there. That's why I'm asking the question. Because I think you'd get... Okay. So... Okay, hold on a minute. I have a spreadsheet that I can look at for these kinds of things. Well, I'm curious to see if this is still valid. So let me unfilter this thing. Okay. And then let's look at max torpedo DPM, which is a thing that I can filter by here.
God, that's so good.
I know, right? Okay, that's actually kind of hilarious. I would not have picked this ship.
What is that?
So if you look at straight torpedo DPM, in other words, what is the most torpedo damage I can put out in the shortest amount of time, right? You're going to laugh. It's low-tier American destroyers. It's Wicks and Clemson. It's Wicks and Clemson. Now, if you've ever seen me play a Clemson on stream against bots, you believe it. Because I have like 9 kill games where I just decimate the enemy team with a Clemson. It's so easy to do. Wicks is in the same vein. Wicks is the tier before at the tier 3, and she can do it. Right. It doesn't surprise me either now that I see it on paper. If you want to talk about Derpski is also probably in this same class. Okotnik is also in kind of this same boat because of her. She has such voluminous torpedoes that hit pretty hard for tier 5. Now, if you want to talk about high tier boats, you're probably looking more at, this is going to probably be Yamagiri, Benham, and Cassard are all kind of in the same vein, right around 150,000 torpedo DPM. Personally, I would choose Benham because I prefer the more well-rounded, but I think Yamagiri is probably straight up better. Shimakaze is not far behind if you're looking for straight tech tree. Palomillo is up there. Just because Palomillo has she's got little mini pocket nukes in those tubes, right? Hayate is farther down. Hayate is meant to be more well-rounded. Let's see. Yeah, she's down 93-ish thousand torpedo DPM. So, I mean, now, these are also unbuffed numbers. So the low-tier stuff looks really good, and the high-tier stuff can actually get better, right? So, for example, if I take Yamagiri, let's look at Yamagiri real minute. I actually want you and you. Okay, so let's look at Yamagiri. My Yamagiri is obviously a torpedus build here. Why do I have all these garbage? What is this disaster train wreck? Okay, so I'm looking. This is 131.8. Okay, so let's look at this as 131. That is a max torpedo reload build on Yamagiri. And when I plug that in, that bumps her torpedo DPM from 156,000, essentially, up to 195. So that's a significant increase. So now Yamagiri jumps up to where she's right up there with Clemson and Wicks.
Did you set the bot up for your drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is set so that you don't see the bot replies because it would just be cluttered with crap.
Gotcha.
But the bot is set up for tonight. Let's look at Shimakaze. Let's run the comparison with Shimakaze, just because I'm actually curious what this number is. So Shimakaze in a full-on build here. Let's fix her up. Oh, what in the hell? Okay, apparently, what happened here? Why would I would never have had just a 10-point captain in this thing. Okay. I'm going to steal this guy just because... Wait, what is his... What are his bonuses elsewhere? Should he be a cruiser, battleship? Well, he's a decent one for a lot of different things. Let's start with the basics. Let's look at Yamagiri's captain real quick. What have I done over here? Takeo Takagi. Okay. Okay, full torpedo reload. Okay, so let's build this guy out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not you. Now, on Yamagiri, I went... It looks like I did... Over here, I did Superintendent. I wouldn't do Superintendent on... Why did I do Superintendent on Yamagiri? Oh, she only comes with 3, and I wanted the 4. On Shimakaze, you come with 4. What happened? Oh, this is AL Shimakaze. Oh, my God. That's part of the problem.
That's why.
That's why. Send a reserve. Go away. That's one of the stupid Shimakaze variants. Here we go. Okay. 103.3. So if I plug this in over here, 103.3. Shimakaze, that actually bumps up to where she has... It's better than Yamagiri. It's 207. So if you're looking for top of the food chain, once you get to tier 10, it's still the Japanese, right? It's still the Japanese. Yeah. That's pretty solid. Jinan, that's actually a good question, because Jinan is essentially a torpedo cruiser, right? You're going to build that thing as a torpedo boat. Let's look at her real briefly. How have I got this filtered? Select all. IJN, Pan America. No, Pan Asia. Here we go. Jinan.
And somehow, y'all, I'm not surprised he has all of this in a spreadsheet.
This is how I would do ship review, like ship reviews to compare ships to each other. All right, so Jinan's torpedo DPM is up there. It's a 170 base, 170,000 DPM base. Let's have a quick look at now if you build her out as a torpedo build, which I probably have done here. Yes. Yep. So you can get that down to 96.4. 96.4. Jinan looks pretty good. 223,000 torpedo DPM. So that's really awesome. Like, that beats out Shimakaze. Now, the trick here with Jinan is you have fewer targets that are eligible for these torpedoes, right? These torpedoes won't hit destroyers. They will hit everything else. They will not hit, or submarines. They won't hit destroyers or submarines. They will hit everything else. Yeah. So it is a bit of a mixed bag, right? It's a question of what you want to be trying to torpedo. The other thing is, the other thing you have to remember is that Jinan is a ship that pretty much can't push into anything, right? She just isn't designed for it. It's not what the ship does. Jinan is a ship... Think of Jinan as a wide receiver on the field. She wants to receive, not run. She's not a running back. She's a receiver, right? So that's you have to keep that in mind when you start looking at those things. Okay. Well, no request in the queue. Let's see, what else do I want to play here? I'm still working on grinding out Hughes here. I think I'm close to unlocking Osborne. I'm very close to unlocking Osborne. In fact, why don't we go ahead and unlock Osborne? Have I not unlocked Osborne? It looks like I haven't. I'm literally like 2,000 XP away. Let's just call it. And then we'll go play some Osborne. Maybe I'll play Osborne in ranked. Ooh. Jinan's the tier 10 after Harbin. That is correct. Trained for Johnston. Trained for Laffey. Why are you in reserve if you're trained for Laffey? Okay, now I'm just confused. Hold on a minute. Let's fix a few things here. America Destroyer. Okay. Let's take Hughes off the primary ship list. Let's put Osborne on the primary ship list. Now, let's come to Hughes and clean up her econ. Now. Yeah, what happened here? Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh, because I earned... Okay, I know what happened here. Okay, so you go back over here, buddy. There we go. Okay, there's Laffey, and then Johnston for some reason has... Oh, of course I put Evans on Johnston. That makes sense. Laffey is really good. Laffey is so much fun. Okay, so let's take this old Laffey commander here. Where were you? Or Johnston. Yeah, you'll be fine. Sure, I'm going to respec you anyway, probably. Yeah, because I don't want you to... Well, maybe Dazzle isn't so bad on this boat, now that I think about it. I'll go see how I built Hughes out, but you don't want to build one of these boats as a torpedo destroyer. How did I build Hughes? Let's look at the skills again. Okay. And what did we do for Hughes? Okay, we did like gun reload and all the rest of this stuff. We didn't do Fearless Brawler, and we didn't do Dazzle. I'm willing to give this build a try, honestly. I'm not necessarily sold on Dazzle, but it's worth a try. We're gonna give it a shot. Let's look at some mods and camos and such. Oh, La Pampa. You know what? I think I don't have La Pampa on my spreadsheet, probably. That's probably why she didn't come up in the work I was doing. I've been very, very bad about keeping this spreadsheet up to date. So that's probably why she's not on here. La Pampa is Pan-American? Yeah, I don't have her in here. That's why. That's a good point, though. La Pampa might actually run away with it, too, because she can do some crazy stuff. All right, let's do that. Double check it. Yep, that feels okay. We want to go concealment, I suspect. Probably here. Probably engine boost. Or do I want to go engine room? Do I want to go engine room mod? Yeah. Let's go engine room protection. I mean, I think we'll be okay. Probably aiming here, given my SAP. I feel like this is how I built out Hughes. I'll double check it in a minute. This is kind of a weird one, right? Propulsion mod. You probably don't need steering gears. No. So then it's a question of, do you want propulsion or depth charges? Depth charges should be overkill. Depth charges is overkill. So propulsion it is. And let's see. What had I done previously on Hughes? Yeah, propulsion. Now over here I did do engine boost. I mean, I could see it. We'll go ahead and pick one up. It don't hurt nothing. It don't hurt nothing. I will probably look at something similar. Let's have a peek here. Because what is my turret traverse? Ooh, yeah, this one's kind of crap. That's a really good point. That's a problem I don't think I had on Hughes, or did I? It was better on Hughes. So the turret traverse actually gets worse here. So yeah, we probably want to look into that. Which means I probably want to ditch Dazzle, which is fine. What I probably want to do is that. Let's run with that. I want to keep Fearless Brawler, because I like Fearless Brawler. And then Turret Traverse is here. 12.5 is where Hughes' turrets were. I can get them down to, let's have a peek, 10.9. A 1.6 second improvement. Is that worth it? Versus, I'm looking at a 109 dispersion at max range versus a 101. I'll keep the turret traverse. I think I'm going to try the turret traverse. Calax, that's hilarious. Man, let me tell you something. There's no telling what you're going to see ads for on Twitch these days. I'll just tell you straight up. There's no way to know. It is impossible to guess. Okay, so this literally does me nothing. Okay. There is quite literally no way to know what you're going to see on Twitch anymore. They do ads for the craziest stuff. Ooh, I like this camo. Ooh, yeah. Let's pick that up, baby. I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. Yeah, that's pretty. Let's put some flags on her. All right. All right, we've done all of this. We've done all of that. Okay, now what's my concealment again? 6.2. So let me go play this thing in a random. I kind of want to try it in ranked, but I'm not sure I want to start in ranked. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Let's do and see what happens. Let's do and see what happens.
crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Oh, that's good. Tenacious, thank you for the resub. You guys joke about the AARP, but pretty much as soon as I graduated college and started working, I started getting mail from the AARP at age 23. I really despise those guys. Okay. South side of Mountain Range, arms race, they have in Atlanta, we have in Edinburgh. Are you at least radar Edinburgh? You are not. This makes me very sad. This tells me I'm dealing with someone who doesn't understand the strength of Edinburgh. The L'Aventurier and I are 6 and change. Okay, we're 100% going to get outspotted by this Cossack. The interesting thing is that I might actually be a threat to this Cossack. I have more HP, and with the SAP, I can do mean things. So we'll see how this shakes out. Seaton, Scharnhorst, Key, Mogami, Atlanta. I'm curious if it's 105, 155 or 203 Mogami. We have a couple of light cruisers. Okay. I'm going to make the run for the damage mod. Do I trust the Aventurier? I don't. I don't trust him. I'm going to make this one I'm going to make the run to this one by myself. Get the guns pre-positioned. So he should cross behind me here. All right. Let's see how this goes. Torpedoes are coming up. Not the best torpedoes, so we'll go ahead and vomit them out. I'm RPF'd, which tells me that's the Cossack for sure. Those are 9-kilometer torpedoes? Yeah.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Okay, so it's the other Osborne. Turn for me. Turn for me.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Yeah, the Atlanta's trying for me here.
Much better. Ooh, your ass is grass, and
Yeah, I can't sit here with an Atlanta crawling up my stern.
Say hello to my little friend. Where's a hammer when you need one? Gucci, Gucci.
All right. So my team has basically surrendered the total middle of the board. However, we really need to kill this Atlanta.
My little friend. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of Leroy there, but I'll be honest, I'm okay with it as long as we come out ahead. And so far, we're doing okay. What I'm really pissed off about is that they can't seem to kill this Atlanta, who's just swanning around the middle of the board like he owns the place. Come on, Bismarck. Like, why are we even having this conversation?
Die, you son of a bitch.
There we go. Put that guy down in the dirt where he belongs. Okay, the Atlanta's out. The Mogami has chosen death or something.
And it got such good gas.
He's never going to get those torpedoes into the Bismarck. They'll never arm in time. See? He made that pass too close. Okay, I need to go fight this Cossack. Let's slow down for a minute.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, it's a secondary build key, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. There we go. That's the fire we needed. And another one. Thank you kindly. Okay. We're going to move back up here and pick up this heal. The Osborne does not frighten me over much. Hey, what up, my dude? How you doing? So we're both in here. So who gets the buff, I wonder?
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, he's trying to charge me. Yeah, I'm going to lose now. Yep. Murdered while my team's on the 9 line. Enjoy the loss, boys. I have had so many ridiculously dumb teams in ranked in the last few days. It's been hilarious. It's like, I know, we should be fighting over the objective. No. Let's go play in the corner of the map behind where we spawned. That's way better. Like, what are y'all doing? It just keeps happening over and over and over. Oh, yeah, I got containers to open. I've been saving these for you guys. Let's look at these. Because I've got a tier 8 and a tier 10 container that I can open. I bought a super container randomly. We'll just open this guy because why not? Ranked is always comedy. Yay, premium time. I need that. All right. Tier 8 premium container. Let's look at this thing. Now, what comes in one of these? Premium ship tier 8. One of 53 ships, all of which I own. So whatever I land, if you already have all the... So this should be this should be a doubloon drop for me. Let's find out. Yeah, this should be a doubloon drop. Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine. Now, I'm curious about the tier 10 one. This is for being a 10-year vet of the game. What is this one? Is this one the same kind of thing? Salem, Tromp, Sherman, 45, Yoshino, Immelman, Alvaro, Brisbane, Hayate, Marceau, Malta, Napoli, Haba, Mosfa. I own all of these. So yeah, this should be another 35,000 dubs, I guess. Yay. So all in tonight, we made 45,000 doubloons. I wish I had any idea what to do with them. It's all coal boats. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure I'll find something to do with them eventually. There was a time that I liked having big piles of doubloons because I would convert free XP to commander XP, but I haven't done that in a long time. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's get out. Actually, let's stay in ranked. Let's take a cruiser out. Let's take a cruiser. You know what? I feel like I need a good Baltimore game. Let's go take out an OP boat. Hang on a minute. Do I have hydro and yeah. That's all we want. Perfect. Let's go murder people with Baltimore because she's silly. Same for the Christmas boxes for the gold boats. Is that what it is? Can you spend doubloons on those crates? I don't remember. Every year they change how the system works, and I can never remember precisely all the details. I'll be honest. Grau, Atlantic, Agaro, Sims, double mass. Ugh, on straight. Ugh. Ugh. I-56 in Embleman. Oh, no. Chaser, that feels terrible. I'm so sorry. All right, let's think about this for a minute. As a Baltimore from this spawn, I have two options. I can set up here, or I can set up here. This B Island, you know, with 10-kilometer radar, that B Island is a better play. Because it gives me more escape options. And I have plenty of radar range to cover the middle cap, which is what I really need to be focused on. So we're gonna move up to this B Island. I mean, we're gonna move to this island. We're gonna camp right here along this guy. I don't think... So this week they were releasing Black Friday info. I have not seen anything about the Santa crates yet. You think so, Hujan? I mean, getting deleted is bad. So let's not get deleted. That seems like a pretty easy option, doesn't it? What's my range? 7.2. Okay, that's not a range band. The airstrike range is going to get me pretty close to that. Okay. Just trying to think about if one of these guys lays me smoke, where can I go to cover that off? Yeah, this island gives me escape options that the other position doesn't. So we're definitely going to hang out here. Let's slow down a spell. Now they have a radar as well in that Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not moving up into the... Oh, it's the Sims. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the Bliss has chosen stupidity.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Dumbass. So predictable. Ooh, Almirante Grau is lit back there. Good, the Sims bought it. And I've actually got some nice cover here behind this smoke. God, I love Baltimore. She's so stupidly good. Well, our Scharnhorst also chose death. The Atlanta is backing up into death. I'm just blind firing him because I know he's over there. And I do not want him to escape. I'm going to back up just a hair. Since for the shot I need, I don't need to be firing at the... I don't need to be out in front. My God, our Nebraska's just now getting into the fight. There he is. There we go. Well done. Okay. That flank is handled. We're tied on ships. Now I'm going to move up a spell. The kid is beautiful because he can take that punishment. I'm playing a very, very thin game here with where my spotting center comes in. Because I've got the front of the ship around the rock, and until this other Massachusetts comes out from behind the island, they can't spot me. As soon as he does, like that, I'm in a pickle. I can at least shelter myself from one of these guys. That's okay, this one's not shooting at me for reasons I can't explain. What is our key doing? Madre de Dios. Okay, and see, now that he's moved off, I can move up and harass this other Massachusetts and remain unspotted for a spell, which is really sexy. Ooh, good hit, good hit, good hit. Let's get in here for some more action. Nope, can't quite get there. Drift a little farther forward for me. This is where that Des Moines unique upgrade comes in really handy. There we go. Yep, see, I've got the bow of the ship around the island, but because the midline is where they spot you from, it's currently shrouded. He cannot spot me, even though I can get 6 of my 9 barrels on him. And that's not going to change just yet. Now, when the mass up in front of me comes around the island again, that will change. I am a bully. 100% a bully. Loving every minute of it. What are they going to do about it? There we go. Let's try for that. Okay, so he's on it. He does not have fire prevention. I'm going to intentionally try now for the after superstructure fire. There we go. Double fire feels pretty good here, boys. It's fine. I can deal with it.
No gas and no chase.
This guy's on a triple fire now. He's in extreme trouble.
Much better.
The Growl is harassing me from here, but the Massachusetts is dead. And they have no way to spot me.
At least he got an ending.
The Kagero! Look at you! Go get him, kid. Yeah, see, this is why this position is superior. I can just back up from here. And the Nelson will never have shots. Alright, good job, kid. I lost a bunch of HP there that I shouldn't have, but we still got a 2-ship lead and control of the middle of the board, so I'm willing to live with it. Now, my frustration remains that my battleships are in what I consider to be really trash positions. I can Citadel you at that angle because your armor sucks. Suck it, Growl. Too funny. Okay. Life feels pretty good now. The Mass and the Nelson... we win in 30 seconds. I'm just going to chill right here. I'm actually surprised I could Citadel him at that angle. That's actually really funny. What's up, No 6? Kushiro doesn't get the blue alternate. I haven't looked at it. I mean, I remember playing Kushiro, but I didn't look that close at it. You know what? Our Scores played a good game because he understood his role, right? He's a long-range spammy boy, and he did a good job keeping this Atlanta in check and helping me farm the middle. I'm irritated that I misplayed the Growl engagement where I got farmed for full duration double fires. Like, that pisses me off, but that's on me. So, at least we managed to survive it. There we go, baby. So that game is like a textbook example of how to abuse line-of-sight mechanics in this game with an American cruiser. Because, remember, anytime the game is trying to render you and decide if you're spotted, it's going to choose the center line of your ship, like the perfect midships point of your vessel. And if you can keep that behind an obstruction, but stick your bow and your guns out past that obstruction, you can fire around them without being spotted. Now, you need to be able to do that. You'd have to have somebody else spotting for you for that to work. But it is a really fun little game bonus mechanic you can learn to abuse in certain ships. I love Baltimore. She's so stupid good. God, I love this ship. Oh, my God. Too much fun. Okay, where are we at? Did I make rank 5 with that one or something? Yeah, I made rank 5. Okay. I still don't... Like, I've got all of these festive tokens. I still have no idea what to do with them. So, like, when I come in here... No, not you. You, right? No, the festive token... No, okay, not the festive tokens. Because the festive tokens you spend over here, right? Isn't that what these ones are for or something? No, I'm getting more here. Okay, hold on. What do I spend these things on? Yeah, I have like 30,000 or something. Nightshade, I'm in the same boat. I'm actually interested that they're bringing Legends to PC. I'm really curious to try it. In fact, I might hit a point where I alternate doing Legends and Peace and like classic boats like on alternate weeks just to try out Legends for a spell. Have they said when it's going to release, Nightshade? I know it's supposed to be coming. I just don't know. Have they announced a date, or have they just said, "Hey, this is happening"? All right, let's see. Where do we do that? It's here, right? No, this is... Yeah, okay. 22,000 of these things. So I've apparently bought out all the super containers I'm allowed to buy. So now it's a question of, do I buy the destruction effects, which is actually pretty cool, or do I buy blue econ bonuses? Now, one of the things that I wanted to do... Let's get out of ranked for a minute. I was trying to... On every Japanese cruiser, I was trying to install the This Is Fine, yes, like this. So like Miyoko, Mogami, I've already got 14 of these things. Okay. Ibuki, I think I did it for Ibuki. No, let's do one for Ibuki. Because you burn down a lot of ships with Japanese heavies. And I think I did it for Zhao. I'm almost positive. No, I didn't do it for Zhao. Okay, we're doing it for Zhao. Let's do it for Yoshino. Because Yoshino definitely burns down boats. Yep. Okay. All right. So we've got a whole bunch of those. This is fun. Yeah, it's totally... like, if you're going to pick one to burn, it's the ships that are fire starters, like all the Japanese... Oh, Otago. Otago needs one for sure. Otago. Okay, I did put one on Otago. Good. Have I spent my 70 in the name of tomorrow? I couldn't figure out what the hell to spend them on. Beta test earlier this month. It was second beta test. Okay. So I have these victory token things. But remember, they gave us... I already owned these 2 ships. I could spend them on these premium ship containers, but then I don't have enough. They already gave us all of the camos. This would actually be kind of cool. The underwater explosion effect would be really cool for, like, a destroyer. But I think in order to afford one of these, I have to. I mean, I've only got 350. Let me come back here and look at these for a minute. Do I have? Let's see. Okay, so I have some of these underwater explosion ones I could be using. That's actually really sexy. That's the monochrome. Boom. Oh, I like the birds. That's fun. Okay, they have red ray and silver ray. There's a blue ray one too. There. Okay, the blue explosion. Butterfly kaleidoscope. Okay. Phosphorus bombs. Avalanche snowflakes. Festive fireworks. Oh, I like that one. That one's good. That should be like a battleship effect. Like, I just deleted you, so yay, let's have a celebration. That's actually kind of fun. These are neat. This is one of the most fun things they've added to the game in a while. I'm really excited for those. You know what I want to do? I want to go back to... Let's look at asymmetric for a minute. I want to look at the rules for asymmetric. What are asymmetric? Where are we at with this? You'll be battling a team of bots that outnumbers your teams. 2 teams, 1 of 5, 1 of 12, so we're going to be 5. Each balance is 6 to 10 ships of all types, including super ships, go up against a larger team comprised of 4 to 9, excluding subs. You probably don't want to be grinding subs in this. Do I have something else that's worth grinding? Probably not. Is there anything that... Let's see. No. No, don't grind a submarine. Carrier feels bad in this mode. Yeah, the this is fine one is awesome. Here, let me see if I can pull up the bigger version of it, like the full screen version. I think they have a full screen one in here, because it's one you can buy in here. Yeah. Can you not? No, they won't give you. Okay, so all you get is the little tiny preview of it. You know what I'm gonna do? We were just looking at Japanese stuff. I'm going to play Yoshino. We're going to take Yoshino out into this, into asymmetrics. I really like Yoshino. I think this is a ship that has a lot of great tools at tier 10. She's kind of... I won't say she's a one-trick pony. She's a very focused ship. But she's a lot of fun for a big supercruiser, and she's really hilarious to play. Let's try Yoshino. Ooh, look at all the cruisers. Look at all the light cruisers. Yoshino is excited. Let's go. And it's battleships to burn down. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. This shouldn't be too awful bad. As long as I don't do dumb things, we should be okay. We're gonna start. Yeah, okay, good. We're gonna start with the AP in the barrel, and that's good because there's the AP in the barrel. Oh, this is odd. I don't remember asymmetric games being domination. I remember them being standard battle. Is this new? Alex! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Or I say evening. It's evening where I am. I don't know where it is where you are, but it's evening where I am. Harugamo and Minnesota, Georgia and Schlieffen. The other thing I have to wonder, so I'm used to playing, when you play all bot teams, right? I'm used to them just driving forward until they're all dead. Do they play asymmetric battles smarter now? Well, with a Yoshino, you only get the noob tubes, right? But they can be highly effective. If you've got good torpedo lanes, you can get really good work out of the noob tubes. I'm really looking for an early cruiser spot that I can punish. With only one destroyer, our sight lines on this map are going to be a problem. They play for the cap. Once taken, they retreat. Thank you. That's good info. Okay. That's as it should be, but in general, like, that's why I was surprised to see standard battle. I mean, a domination battle in here. I'm used to just seeing standard battle with bots. I don't think I've ever seen a domination game with bots in it, so this will be a first. If I have, I don't remember. Okay, Veneto's out of range. Oh, he smoked, like, right away. Hello, light cruiser. Ooh, double light cruisers. Let's go. Okay, let's point the bow in. Amagi to starboard. I'm kind of guessing the lead here. Eamthrocht is slowing down a little bit. I'm going to take that shot. I'm not convinced it's a good shot, but I'm going to take it. Actually, that looks pretty good. Get down, Shells. I'm a little behind him, but I think I might have the kill here. Yes, let's go. All right, Bolognese, you're next, buddy. He's definitely trying. Oh, I definitely led those right. Get in there. Get in there, Shells. Let's go. I hit him, but I didn't kill him. Okay, we got a Richie up here. I've got an Asturias and a York in front of me. Okay. Let's go. The York is about to hate his life. Oh my god, I shorted the whole salvo? You gotta be kidding me.
This is a force to be reckoned with. You need a new
Alright, that felt pretty good. Oh, I got a Choompan to kill. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. Okay, hold on. Come on, guns. Get flipped around. Oh, you lost him. No. No, it was an easy kill. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Okay. Okay, we gotta retreat for a spell here.
Damn.
There's the Choompan. Come on, forward barrels.
And no chicks.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Give me another one. Give me another one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, he's out. Alright, we got 30 seconds to heal. We need to get a little dark here.
Much better.
Okay, we're not doing that bad. Solid damage, couple of kills, not dead. York is beached up there, which is kind of funny. Okay, get to my next heal. Lost sight of the Helena. I mean, you're not wrong, baby. This ship does really mean things to, well, all kinds of things. In fact, the HE alone, I think the HE salvo should be able to kill the Helena right there. Okay, well, yeah, Harugumo hit him with a torp, so it didn't matter. Okay, the Monarch is dead. The Amagi is back there? Oh, that's frustrating. Don't murder me, bro. Okay. Good damage out of the AP right there. Oh, I'm getting stern guns. No, don't do it. Don't do it! Okay, good. He got Japanese dispersion. Give me some fires. Fires! Yes, let's go. I do love Yoshino. This is such a fun boat. Such a fun boat, baby. I don't think Yoshino gets a choice. I'm pretty confident that you are stuck with the noob tubes, but we'll check when I get back to port. I'll be honest, I no longer remember, but I feel relatively confident you have to take the noob tubes. There we go. Solid win, baby. Yoshino strikes again. Even the Harugumo had a couple of kills there. That's nice. You don't normally see that. She gets a choice. Okay. It's been a long time, and I'll be honest, I don't know why you would play the 12-kilometer torps. That's right, because it's Zhao gets the 12-kilometer version of the F3. Yeah, Yoshino gets the choice. I'll be honest, I don't know why you would take the 12s. The 20s are so much better in this ship. Yoshino wants you want to play Yoshino like you play like a Hindenburg, right? I think that's one of the reasons this ship and I get along. I like Hindenburg's playstyle, and Yoshino is very similar with bigger guns, but a similar health pool, but better stealth. And the 20-kilometer torpedoes are hilarious because you can. A lot of people forget you have them. They're great to fire on battleships. They're great to just area deny things. I like the 20-kilometer torpedoes on this ship. This ship plays so much better than Azuma, which is her Tier 9 cousin. Azuma doesn't get torpedoes at all, and Yoshino does, and it completely changes how the ship plays for the better, right? She's so much fun. I love that boat. So Asymmetric is back. Okay, cool. I'm going to do something else real quick. I want to go play Zhao in Blast from the Past. This is a ship that we all talk about how it just hasn't aged well, and I don't disagree. It hasn't aged well. So let's go try it in a mode where it's a little old. It's, this is 5 years ago. There's a lot less stuff that will give her fits. Let's see how she does. So, Draven, my issue with Zhao, the buffs have been good. Don't get me wrong. But the buffs for Zhao were basically, in a lot of ways, simply restoring what she once had, right? Back in the day, Zhao was the very first Tier 10 I ever owned in 2015. Like, I think about almost 10 years ago. I think I ground her out by October of 2015. And in that era, she had, 45,000 hit points, which was roughly comparable to the only other Tier 10 cruiser in the game at that moment, which was Des Moines. She only had... They gave her the F3s later. What were her original torpedoes? Maybe she always had the F3s. That's what it was. She had the 8-kilometer F3s that hit like trains, but she had garbo torpedo angles, right? Over the years, they have slowly but steadily, they gave her a unique upgrade. Then they gave her 10% of her 5,000 hit points back. They gave her 10% of her health pool back, finally, like 8 years after they stole it. They improved her torpedo angles. They gave her 12-kilometer torpedoes as an option, as well as the 8s. There was a time, back when I was playing clan battles, and this has been a long time, because I haven't played clan battles in probably 4 years, if not longer. But there was a time after the 12-kilometer torps got added, that Zhao was very popular in clan battles because the 12-kilometer torps gave her like an area denial component, right? Because you have 9.9 detection and 12-kilometer torpedoes. And so now you could almost play Zhao a little bit like a torpedo cruiser with above-average stealth. So you could pair her off with a destroyer, and usually between a destroyer and a Zhao, you could hold a flank well enough that your teammates could react if the enemy team was pushing on that side, as an example. Didn't always work, but it was a good pairing.
It's go time.
But like, her torpedo angles didn't used to be this good, right? They've definitely improved over the years. Used to, it was kind of like you were like out here or something. Like you had to like sail alongside something to torpedo it if you were trying for that. You couldn't do like a German cruiser has torpedo angles that literally encourage you to get into a brawl. The Japanese high tier ones frequently don't. Yeah, Draven, I'm with you there. The torpedo angles on Japanese cruisers are really frustrating, and because they're highly variable, right? The middle tier cruisers get pretty solid torpedo angles. Then, like, the 8 and the 9 have total trash torpedo angles. It's like all astern, like Miyoko. 7, 8, and 9 are just bad. And then you get to 10, and it's like, well, okay, they're kind of workable again. Like, I don't want to take this into a close-range brawl, but if I find myself in one, I can make this work. As opposed to Miyoko's torpedo angles, which, like, start back here. It's like they're designed for kiting. They're literally useless for anything else. All right. Minotaur and Salem. I should be looking... I'm wondering if I should keep AP in the barrel and be looking for the Minnow. There's the Salem. He's going to turn in. 100%. So he got... Oh, he's got a smoke buddy over here. I'm going to put some AP in the barrel in the hope... Okay, we got a Shima North, we got a destroyer in mid, and we got another destroyer in A. I'm going to put some AP in the barrel in the vain hope that I get a shot on the Salem, but I'm betting I don't. Let's see what happens. Yep, that was irritatingly predictable. Okay, Salem's turning in now. Okay, I see what he's trying to do. We're going to have some fun with him. Surprise, mother trucker. You don't want to turn. Okay. Your funeral, buddy. I love this Shima. The Shima's my new hero. Now somehow I'm still lit, but despite this smoke. Okay, now we go. Now I'm finally dark. Now I can make the turn. That's right. You go ahead and make that turn, buddy. I can ruin you with Japanese HE, my dude. Okay, we're gonna have to turn here. Because this smoke cloud is going the other way. And I need to be moving with it. Ooh, double fire. Oh, and popped. Like a balloon. Like a fucking balloon. Alright. We're going to go dark now. Or at least we're going to try to go dark. I don't want to give this Kerr first a shot. Okay. There's the other Shima. Sweet. Okay. I'm not sure how this Shima out here is spotted, but I'm going to roll with it. Is he in a gunfight with the Zed? That is not smart. Well, let's see if we can punish him for it. Because if there's something that Zhao does very well, it's punishing destroyers. I think I might be a little behind him. Well, we're going to hit him solid, though. Okay, life's starting to feel a little better now.
Looks like you're coming apart at the
We're going to be able to cap A. I'm going to be out here in the mid. Let's see. Our Zed is playing things well enough. We've lost a Harugamo and a Monty. Okay, so their Shima up north is the threat. Oh, hi. Okay, so there's the destroyer that's causing us grief. Okay, hold on. I can see these guys coming. I need to not blunder into them. Okay. All right, Azuma. I need you to move up there with your Hydro, buddy. Can you do that for me? Actually, no. Let's leave the turrets to port. Okay, he's not actually in the cap yet. The Azuma's effing off to the north. Okay. That leaves me a perfect opportunity here, then, to farm some HP off of this Kurfürst. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. Does Zhao strike again? Not quite, but we're going to win this fight. Yep. Problem is I'm broadside of this Alsace, which is really bad for me. Let's try and go be somewhere else. Kurfürst is salivating at this shot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to give him this shot. There we go. Go bother somebody else. Oh my god, our Zed's at point blank with a Minotaur. He's dead. I am lit because the Shima's... Okay, so now it doesn't matter. The Shima's in my detection range off to my left. Okay, yeah, so we have a bit of a problem now.
Damn, desert road.
That's the Alsace.
No and no chicks. Much better.
LOL, get wrecked. Okay, the good news is I'm pretty confident this Shima is caught out. Yeah. Let's murder this guy. Okay, that feels much better.
That's how we do it.
This is not... This is still a winnable game. If they push the Kurfürst out, we're in a much better position.
I was born ready. Time for some fisting.
I'll be honest, if I can get up here and spot this Minotaur, I can delete him. Okay, the Alsace is out. That is very good news. Yep, there we go, baby. What up, my dude? We murder this minnow. The middle of the board is ours. I'm going to go ahead and burn a heal. I'm close enough. Okay, good. The Kurfürst is out. Oh, crap. This Azuma's right in front of me. That's not what I want.
I lied.
Actually, that wasn't bad. Let's put the AP back in the barrel. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that could have been worse. Let's burn him down after this. There we go. Nicely done, Chaser. You're an Asima, dude. I'm just gonna HE you to death now. I also don't have to accept a gunfight with you at all.
Much better.
Come on. Because I really need to get on this Yamato next. Need this guy to die. Would you please die? Won't you please die? Won't you please die? Won't you please die? Thank you. Try again, Yamo. Try again, Yamamoto! Thou art a failure. There we go. That's what we wanted. Look a brother up. Okay, the dispersion on that one is a problem. But he missed again. Once I get behind this island, he won't be able to spot me. Yep, like that. No, who's out here spotting him? No, there's no way. The Asham is the only other spotting he's got. How the hell can he spot me? You're dead, son. Get wrecked. Zao is amazing. God, I love this boat. What's up, Mythic? I'd forgotten how good this boat was. All right, Ajima's swinging in, but the game will probably be over before I get shots on this guy. Driving, I'm kind of with you. I think I own that one because I picked it up in a crate or something, but not because I particularly care for it. It's definitely not my favorite camo. Let's just put it that way. I've never been a big fan of those. Those are from one of the I think, has it Halloween? I think one of the Halloween events, that's the camo. Oh, yeah, let's go. You know what makes Sal so amazing? Her shell velocities. The shell velocities on this ship are absolutely so bonkers for an 8-inch gun of the time. They're just so good. It's so easy to lead them and land them where you want them. Oh, God, I love this boat. There we go. Zal remains good, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. That Shima played such a good game. Take one of these. Look at that. Even Chaser. Chaser with another 2300 base. This is funny, right? When you see games like this, it's like, okay, so you've got somebody who clearly has no idea how to play tier 10, and then you've got everybody else who sort of showed up. Yeah, exactly right, Chaser. The opposing Yamato's like, come out and fight me! And I'm like, why would he be stupid enough to do that? I was laughing at him in chat. I was like, why? It's your, it's the same thing you see at the end of a game. Like, if I'm the last surviving destroyer, right, and we're going to lose the game, I won't say commonly, but it's not unheard of for me to be like, I'm going to sail around and try for more torpedo hits, right? Or another cap, or whatever. Because every little drip and drab of XP matters, is all useful, right? So why should I just give it to you for free? right? Why should I roll over and die if you don't have the tools to find me? And that Yamato to me is the same way. Like, if you don't have the tools to kill me, if you don't have the ability to get to where I am to murder me, that's not my fault. That's yours. You're the one sailing the Yamato around inside that island cluster where it's impossible to maneuver. That's a you problem. Figure it out. All right. Finally starting to clear some of these out. Down to the tier 6s now. Down to the tail end of the 7s into the 6s. So that's good. How many more have we got to work on? A lot. A lot. Oh, I see. These are all down at the bottom. Okay, I need to come in here and manually click those next time. God, I love Zao. So good. All right, Zolden wants to see Kushiro, which I've only played Kushiro once on stream, so we'll go do it again. Let's see. Kushiro. She's over here. Tier 10 Japonese. Japonese. Now, what we were discovering last time is that this is a Takahashi with 8-inch gun turrets, right? So it's like take Ibuki and Takahashi and smash them together, and you get Kushiro. This is actually a really interesting ship, and I had the first time I played this boat, I completely forgot that she even had the exhaust smoke. I could have saved myself a pile of damage if I had remembered she had the stupid smoke, so I got to remember that this game. 90-second cooldown is not bad either. Heal, hydro, there's a lot to like here. This is a great tool set. Yeah, that's a great way to put it, Chaser. The torps are not amazing. She's not a torpedo cruiser, right? You can get value out of the torps, but you can't count on them. But I do like Kushiro. She's fun. This is when you play a Japanese heavy, this is fun because you want to be able to murder. You want to be able to consistently use your guns. And what I love about that exhaust smoke is it gives you that opportunity to keep firing your guns while you're repositioning, while you're turning. And you tend to have, I think her stealth is probably comparable to Zhao's, 9 and change, 9.5, 9 and 8. I'll look at it here in a minute. Top tier, totally reasonable. Okay, let's look at this for a minute. I am 10-3. So I'm a little less stealthy than Zhao. But with that smoke, that seems reasonable to me, and I have more health. So, okay, I can live with it. Black Duke with the resub. Welcome in, my friend. How have you been? Aren't you overseas? Was it 3 o'clock in the morning? Aren't you still in Australia? I thought you were still in Europe. Give Zhao smoke, too. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Zhao with smoke would be oh, that'd be so awesome. No, Kushiro is not a Zhao. Kushiro is a Takahashi with basically Ibuki turrets, like chat was saying. Still in Australia. Man, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Holy crap, get some sleep. Are you still jet lagged or something? Damn. 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever. Insomnia. Ouch. All right, well, welcome in. Hopefully I don't entertain you so much that you're up all night, because you need some rest. Make sure you get some rest. All right, let's see. I'm doing something dumb. I'm pushing up full speed. I shouldn't be doing this. But with the exhaust smoke, I can probably afford to take the occasional dumb risk. Do they have radar? They do not. They do have some planes in the form of the Kearsarge. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and flip the turrets and get set up to kind of kite away for a spell. I am still Japanese. I definitely don't want to be... Oh my god, the stern turrets are 360! Oh my god, that is amazing! How is that? How did I never notice that? Oh, that is so sexy. The stern turrets on this boat are 360. It's the little things. It's the little things. Okay, I'm lit by something. Do I smoke now or wait for the shells to start flying? Aha! Hi, what up? I'm Japanese. Allow me to introduce you to Japanese HE. You're going to love it. Yep. See what I mean? There went a third of your health. And there went more of it.
promised to kill you last? I lied. I was born ready.
Ooh, I'm going to be turning out in front of this Willem. Okay, time to smoke.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
What's mine's detection and smoke? 7-6. I'm okay. Let's harass the crap out of this guy.
Coochie coochie. Another day, another disembowelment. Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
I love Japanese 8-inch guns. They're so friggin' good. It's so easy to land shells on target. It's so easy to murder things. It's so easy to get good damage. I love these guns. They're so good. Okay, they grossly outnumber us on this flank, so we need to be in full kite mode, which my Vermont does not understand. He thinks he needs to be out here shooting things. He doesn't. Instead, he's going to die before he can turn around and be useful. Yeah, see? It's 8 on 3. 8 on 3 on our flank. Either push, other flank, or come assist. Yep, told you the Vermont was dead. Oh, Jaeger Torps. That is irritating. I think I'm going to take one of these. I don't think I can make that turn in time. Yep. At least they don't hit that hard. Still irritating. Z35 needs to friggin' leave, because he's a dead man. Ah, get the AP out of the barrel, you dummy. The gun reload here is really good. That's okay, Adeldrill. I started a little late tonight, too, which probably didn't help things. Okay, this guy does have fire prevention. We're still going to burn him down. My heel T. Let's go Japanese AP. Let's go Japanese AP. Oh, that was Sag. Still Sag.
Much better. Time to put on the beer goggles.
What the hell?
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
That was the Vermont. Well, my team is total trash. They can't do anything but die, and they've never left the spawn area.
Another day, another disembowelment.
My team hasn't killed a single ship. What in the fuck is with this team? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm probably dead here. We'll live for now. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of these torpedoes, I think.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
There we go. Actually, I think I'm gonna manage to dodge it, but it's gonna be close. Okay, there we go. What a joke.
Another day.
Ooh, the chronogen is close. I'm probably dead here. The Zal deserves that. If he snuck up on me, he deserves that kill. Yes, Adeldrell, that is Kushiro. This, you know what? The spotter plane I forgot. I should have used the spotter plane there. I should have used the spotter plane there. That would have spotted that Zal for me once I realized I was spotted through my smoke or whatever. Yep. But I mean, again, I mean, let's see. We had a Vermont that committed suicide in minutes because he just sailed forward until dead. The Z-35 had 7 people in his face and stayed there until dead. Like, everybody on the team basically committed suicide. I just don't understand, like, what are you doing playing Tier 10 if you don't know how to work? If you don't know how this works. MK, I just looked at those this week, and I haven't even finished it yet, so let me get back to you. I've had other things I've been dealing with, and I didn't make time for it until this week, so that's on me. So, Zoltan, don't let the bad game fool you. Kushiro has a lot of great tools. I have no words for this. I have no words for this. Okay, so the bottom 5 players on my team, which includes 2 battleships, are the rough equivalent of the worst player on the enemy team. We were outnumbered 3-1 when we spawned in. Mike! Your timing, sir. Oh, chef's kiss. Well done. Well done. How do you live? Okay, what is that? That was at least a 12-minute game, right? Let me look at this again. 12 minutes? 13? What was this game? 11 and a half. An 11 and a half minute game. How do you live? What's up, Mythic? Thank you for the resub. How do you live 11 and a half minutes in a game, in a Jaeger, and have 48 XP? What in the... That is insane. That is insanely bad. Xander, this is 14.8. If you're looking for giveaway stuff, 14.7. The 14.7 sheet still has stuff on it. But I put all the 14.8 codes in there this afternoon. Or right before the stream, as the stream was starting. Wow. That physically hurts, guys. That physically hurts. All right, let's go get some other things. What else have we tried? Do we want to go back to asymmetric? I think I want to go back to asymmetric for a little bit. Is there something I could be grinding in asymmetric? These are 10s. No, I keep all my Fletchers bookmarked for reasons. No. Orage? I could be grinding this in a... Can you really grind destroyers in asymmetric, guys? Can you have good enough games in asymmetric to work on destroyers? I wouldn't think you can. Like, not consistently anyway. Like, maybe once in a blue moon, but not a lot, maybe? That Harugamo in the earlier asymmetric game looked like he was struggling. Not really. It's tough. Okay, so don't try to grind destroyers in asymmetrics. What about carriers? Xanda, if you've got time, go for it, baby. Gunboat DDs. I could see that. They dodge torps like pros. Yeah. I've learned when fighting bots to lock onto a ship, put the torpedo predictor where I want it, and then unlock the ship and then fire the torpedoes. If you fire the torpedoes with the ship lock on it, they will always dodge. Always, 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 unless you're like next to them. You can do it after this next game, Xanda. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna do something absolutely dumb. I'm gonna try to grind out. I'm gonna play an aircraft carrier. I'm gonna try to grind out Pobeda in one of these asymmetric battles. I think this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, no, you're wrong. You're not wrong, Twill. They still dodge. My point is simply that I have better results with hits. Ooh, the Ranger. I can probably pick on that guy. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Vladeshi. The F3s in PvE are, oh, so sexy. Because they're basically like guaranteed kill. It's like, oh, you're inside of the F3s? Just die. That's one of the things I love about German cruisers in PvE, too. It's like built for brawling, 6 kilometer death lances. Let's go. Okay. We're going to take the rockets out. I think I can F up this Ranger really, 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 really good.
So many babes. So little time.
They have 5 battleships, and they have 1 AA cruiser. That's the Amono. The Chumpan's AA will be quite good as well. Those 2 I want to try to avoid. Caracciolo, Rook, King G5. Everybody else I'll probably be okay with. Let's get moving.
I could do this all day.
See, this is a standard battle against bots. This is what I'm used to seeing. What I really want to do is find this Ranger in the middle of the board and put a nice big fat salvo of these Russian rockets into him. Which I ought to be able to do. Okay, he's way on the other side of the map. Apparently. Ah, there we go, baby. Let's go. You and me, Ranger. You and me, little buddy. Should be a good hit. Come on, come on, hit him! Oh my god, the run-up is so stupid. Oh, I can Citadel him with these things. Yeah, let's go. We're totally doing that again. Let's go kill this clown. I knew this was going to be good. I didn't know how good. This is going to be good. Okay, we're going to change our course a little bit. Yeah. A gentle breeze can Citadel Ranger. Well, crap, you're not wrong. But this is still... It's still hilarious. I'm sorry. It's still funny as hell. Woof, the Chumpan is over here. That's so bad. So bad. Go away. OMG, go be somewhere else. You make me so sad. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, so I'd forgotten there were a whole bunch of ships over here. Let's go back this way. And let's do it at like 3/4 speed. Okay, the Fubu... yeah, we got to go put some torps into this Rook. This Rook is going to be a massive problem. They're just going to sail straight up the middle here if we don't do something about it. So let's go do something about it. That's a shame. I really want to go kill that Ranger, because I think I could kill him with another salvo. Yeah, I love the line about a stiff breeze can Citadel a Ranger is 100% accurate. You are dead spot on. Okay, we need to avoid those. Okay. I need to get this Rook before he gets behind the island. My torpedoes have a very long run-up time. I think I might already be too late. That's going to be close. Yeah, half of them hit the island, and the other ones aren't going to arm in time, are they? Oh, bloody hell. That was a good drop otherwise. Okay. I still need to work in mid, I think. I need to stick on top of this Rook. Need to murder him as quick as we can. Our Ruprecht is already dead. I don't know how, but he's just suicided himself over there, so good job, I guess. Thank God this Bluka hasn't sucked. Okay, Rook is... He's going to be okay. They're going to clear him up. I need you guys to kill this guy for me, would you?
I'm not gonna fight you.
And I'll go kill the York.
Kick your ass. If I promised to kill you last, I lied.
Or the Leon? Those guys have turned around for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Oh, hi. Pretty sure we've already lost this, but I don't know. We're not done yet. Wow. Wow, Oh, Soviet battleships. These things just suck, don't they? Holy crap. They're just garbo. Alright. Well, this is a loss. The ships that I have protecting my cap are basically mostly dead. And the Ulan is not helping. He's trying to play offense instead of defense. And offense is not how you're going to win a standard battle game against bots, fellas. I don't know if you noticed or not, but that's not a thing. Alright, they murdered the Chumpan. That makes me super, super happy. About like that. Let's try that, and then let's get out of here. I need more torpedo bombers, but I don't have them, so let's pull these guys up. Okay. York is out. Let's go work on the work over the sign-op. And I'm gonna have to turn around because the Amono is pushing into my face. So, what I've learned about this game is it is a terrible mode to try to grind a carrier in. Let's see if we can get ooh, good hit. Let's see if we can get a fire on this clown. Be a negative. Synop's out. KG5 is retreating. Leon is still back there. There's the Amono. He's essentially untouchable. Okay, they killed the Synop. Okay, let's go put some torps into Leon. And then maybe I can start trying to take a dump. I can go dunk on this Ranger again, perhaps. Oh, goody. The Ulan is getting into a gunfight with a light cruiser. That's a great idea. Finally got FDR, Sturgy. All right, well, I mean, if that's your bag. It's not really mine. I find that ship very challenging to play. And I'm a mediocre carrier player on a good day. So asking me to get good performance out of an FDR is largely a waste, right? Let's go put some torps into the KG if we can. 1. I hit him with 1 and got a flood. Marvelous. So I was too far behind him, apparently, for as garbo as these torpedoes seem to be. Okay, the Ulan is actually winning a gunfight against an Amono? That's terrifying. Then let's take some... Let's get in on the Caracciolo, maybe? No, I still want to hit this Leon again. I'm going to have a better shot here as we go through this.
Looks like we're about to reach our final destination.
Nope, he's too close to the friggin' island, because of course he is. Oh my god. Okay, let's go kill this Amono. Since nobody else will. Okay, good. They're going to finally kill him. Awesome. I have contributed very little to this game. Team is really having to carry my ass because carrier just sucks in this format, apparently. This makes me sad. Okay, let's start moving up. Okay, you're dead. Well, at least I can go find the Ranger now. Make him sorry. Yeah, Draven, I'm not going to lie. The Russian carriers, for starters, I hate them because they break the mechanics of anti-aircraft, right? They completely ruin anti-aircraft mechanics. So for that, and if nothing else, I despise them for that reason alone. But it goes beyond that for me because they're easily the most difficult carriers to use. Like, if you thought German carriers were rough, good luck playing one of these clowns, right? And German carriers are pretty rough. Don't get me wrong. They are not easy. Okay, I want to line up ahead of him. About like that. Because this has a stupidly long run up, and he's turning right into it. There we go. 23 rocket hits. Let's go finish him off. We're going to have to kill him eventually anyway. Hold on a minute. I'm going to get some fighters down for these guys. Luca's out of heals. Awami's out of heals. Don't murder my planes, bro. Okay. All right, just the Ranger remains. There he is. Who was that? Alja, 60 months, 5 years. Goodness gracious. You've been doing this too long, my friend. Here we go. Wrecked. So, it turns out Pobeda is really good at murdering Ranger and very bad at doing much of anything else. Ooh, Claptrap, good stuff. Congratulations. That is a frustrating experience. I do not think I would do that on the regular. I mean, I'm going to be dead last. Oh, okay, the Ruprecht is dead last. I didn't do much better. The Awami and the Blucher absolutely carried us. The Olan surprisingly had a great game despite engaging things that I was convinced were going to kill him. And the worst part of that for me is that as a carrier player, I'm dragging another carrier into the game again for my opponents, for my friendly teammates to have to deal with. And as a Russian, I'm not very effective against that guy. Maybe if you were to grind, like if I was grinding Yorktown, aren't I grinding Yorktown? I am. Maybe if you went with like a fighter build Yorktown and like this might not be terrible because I could smoke my teammates. I've got interceptor fighters that allow me, like this might not be bad, but I would not attempt to grind Pobeda in that environment. In fact, the more I play this ship in general, the more I play Pobeda, the more I'm just like, ugh, this boat is terrible. Why would I want to, you know? That feels really rough. For some reason, she doesn't show up on my list anymore. What happened there? What do I have this set? Oh, I have it set for ships that still need the bonus. Okay, there we go. I clicked the thing. Yeah, I'm with you, Draven. I'm with you. Richie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, and happy Friday morning. All right. What else we got left here? Well, I've been at this a couple hours. I don't really feel like playing subs. Let's go back to ranked for a spell. Let's go do some more cruiser games in ranked. I love a good cruiser game in ranked. What can we be playing? Let's look at 8s in ranked. What are my options? Eugen is good. I like Eugen anyway. We just did Baltimore a little earlier. Radar Edinburgh is fun. Let's do that. Let's bust out Radar Edinburgh and see how she does. She's 80. Grant, happy birthday, Faye. Happy birthday. I would sing, but you really don't want me to do that. Your ears will never forgive you if you allow that to occur, so I'm just not going to start that. But happy birthday. Welcome in. That's awesome. Late September birthday. All right. I got to think about this. Archipelago? No, this isn't archipelago. This is archipelago. Okay. I'm going to run north and see how that goes. Excellent. Thank you, Grant. Happy to do that.
God bless
You guys tune in
America.
all the time. Regular Friday morning crew. In fact, I feel kind of bad sometimes. Like, I've got so many regulars from Australia. When I don't stream on Thursday nights, I'm kind of like, I feel bad. I know that, like, my American guys will be like, they'll find somebody else to watch or something else to do. But for the Aussies, I'm like, but it's Friday morning. They want to enjoy their coffee. Oh, Chinko, that is, you definitely don't want that. That is, no, that would not be, no. The scary thing is I actually can carry a tune. You probably just don't want me to do it in a vacuum.
Plus, it's been a while.
Just since I sang happy birthday.
Well, since you've sung.
I mean, I sing in the car all the time, but that doesn't count really.
Okay. Well, I'm not in the car with you as often.
Claptrap, you jackass. Oh, this is why I love you guys. You always keep me honest. All right, Cossack's going mid. I'm still going to play. Ooh, do I want to try and play in between? Ooh, I could be super cheeky here. Oh, man, I'd have to have balls of friggin' steel to try this. All right, let's do it. This is what the play I'm about to make is absolutely stupid, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm trying to do is move up to this island right here so that my radar covers both of these caps. I cover B and C with my radar. This is really stupid, and I'm doing it anyway. Okay, as I remember that I have no smoke. My radar almost covers the entire B cap. We're going to pop it here. There he is. Okay, this Benson is in deep doo-doo. He's going to figure that out in a moment as I start to beat the bejesus out of him with my AP. In fact, if we do this correctly, he won't survive this experience. I'm still behind him. We still took away over half his HP with a single radar. Unfortunately, my Catalunya got ballsy and is dead because he's dumb. Okay. The Baltimore radar looks like it's up, but they can do nothing against the Cossacks, so it literally doesn't matter. The other thing is interesting. Now I know where the Benson is. I know where to look. Now I know he's run south. In another 90 seconds, we're going to have some fun with this guy. Oh, they weren't supposed to be able to see me right there. I don't know how I'm spotted, but that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, you're going to have to do better than that, my friend. Yeah, no, I can heal for massive amounts. Y'all go ahead and chunk me, or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Oh, lucky shot.
There's a Bismarck here. Okay, so the Benson just F straight off to A. Okay, I can live with that.
Much better.
Okay, now I need to be careful how I make this turn. Because I got two battleships right in front of me. Radar's back in 20. The Benson is close enough that I'll be able to radar him. Oh, okay. Now he's back behind islands. Hang on a minute. This Benson is playing with fire. Hold a moment. Yep. My dude. That was not smart of you. You are in mega ultra deep doo-doo.
Say hello to my little friend.
Try to make that turn. Go right ahead. And that should kill you right there. There we go. Okay. Life feels a little better now.
Baby.
I have... Oh my god, the entire team is up here. Okay. I basically have to run... We are going to get flanked because you are all in the same effing square. Time for a heal. Wow. I basically have nowhere to run. I'm a 9-2 detection. I might as well be firing at this guy. I'm trying to hope that he'll turn and give me the opportunity to run back south along like the 1-2 line or something. Okay. He's going to give me that opportunity here. Which way are his guns looking? They aren't looking at me. Sweet. Unfortunately, he's got a buddy coming up behind him. That's going to be a problem. Well, let's do what we can here. I'm going to pick on him for as long as I can.
Yeah. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Much better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas.
I expect to get deleted out here by his friend. Since my battleships have no balls. The Vladivostok looks like he's going to trade with the Ram, which is about the worst possible trade he can make. Yep, there's his buddy. Nope. The Vlad's going for the close pass. This had better work. Nope, you forgot to fire your guns or something. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, I have to go dark again and... Okay, no, the Bismarck just fired out. Okay, okay. How many idiot battleships can you put in one game? The answer is apparently all of them. We have to run north again. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm going to try and flip back to the map edge, which will fail. I'm a radar cruiser, and my battleships are all clustered in the top corner of the map like they're afraid to fight. So, yay. Bloomp. Oh, you managed to dodge that one. I bet I can make you turn.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, you put your hydro on now. Oh my god. What a joke. Are you leaving your secondaries to kill me? That's your plan? Okay. Be careful, sir.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Catalunya got himself deleted because he's dumb. I mean... Like, when the Cossack is like, I've tanked 1 million damage, what's your excuse? That's kind of where I am, buddy. Like... What? Guys, I'm going to beg you, please, for the love of sweet baby Jesus, if you're going to queue up into a battle in a battleship, fight. Please, for the love of God. Your cruisers and your destroyers will otherwise simply curse the very planet that you were born on because you have 70,000 hit points and 4 heals and 16-inch guns. Please fight. Like, I don't know why this is so hard for people. Check this out. He's going to die to these torpedoes. It's too late now. He's slowing down into the torpedo salvo that his hydro picked up as soon as it was fired. I legit feel bad for the Cossack. I don't know how this guy ended up with this much XP, because he basically wasn't present in the game at all. Exactly right, Mythic. How do you get to tier 8 and you have no idea how to dodge torpedoes? I got half my team's kills, I got 1 kill. So here's the thing, though. What I like about this game is it showcases something that I think a lot of people underestimate about Edinburgh. One, what am I there to do? I'm there to murder destroyers. What did I do? I murdered their destroyer. Like, if you're able to put Edinburgh in the right spot, there is nothing, like, and catch that